What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I'm back with Overlive, Part 19. Let's get into it. I am now Queen Shanks, because of reasons. And I'm going to continue exploring the downtown section, because I still need to get the tram station and the hospital. So let's go in there, and I need to find my nice, comfy couch so I can take better sleeps. Take a sleep for my peeps. Boop. Ah. As you round the corner towards the police station, you hear an inhuman roar and instinctively duck into cover for a few moments. You peek your head over and see what chills you to the bone. Zombies, like nothing you've ever encountered before, near the station entrance, pacing and occasionally emitting the same low yells that first startled you. The creatures appear to be half zombie, half machine. They have large mechanical claws in place of their arms, and their skin appears to be misshapen, bulging with various tubes and exposed wires. Who would create such an abomination? You watch as one of the zombies use its blood-stained claws to tear cleanly through a police cruiser. Cutting through the metal as if it was nothing, they feast on the corpses within. Only one thing's for sure. This would be your toughest fight yet. Are you sure there isn't another way? Okay. Yes, I remember them. And no, I'm not going to fight them yet. I don't even have the shotgun yet. I can't fight them yet. They're way too strong for me, and I didn't even power myself up yet, so... So my best bet is to avoid going at them just yet. Hardware store. Okay. You decide to check out the hardware store up ahead. As soon as you enter, you hear a woman yelling, "No, back off!" You follow the voice to the back of the room where you find a gang of ragged zombies harassing a pretty blonde woman. You make quick work of them, and the woman hugs you strongly in thanks. She introduces herself as Isabelle Cotnoir and gives you some of her supplies out of gratitude. She also points out some sheet metal that you can take, which will be useful for engineering and blocking up large holes. Isabelle departs, asking you visit her at her home and on the boardwalk. Okay. I'll do that. Just not yet. Landmine. Okay. While exploring downtown core, you step on something hard and hear a click. You look down at your foot, chills run up your spine. A landmine. Disarm it. And I failed. God damn it, last time I did it. You try to disarm the mine, but in the end are forced to dive out of the way. The blast scorches your leg and leaves ringing in your ears. Son of a bitch. Pete's Red Hots. On a downtown side street, you discover an overturned hot dog cart that used to park outside your office building. You put it back on its wheel and search to find a huge supply of food. You also find a few copies of science magazines that Pete, the owner, used to read during his downtime. You lean against the cart, munching on Pete's wares and reading his magazines. I just want to get that bed. It's not, like, hugely important, but... In front of the Army-Navy surplus store up ahead, you spy a gang of zombies camped out, waiting for prey. You wager there are lots of useful supplies in there. You take a deep breath and weigh your options. Headshots. Boom. You take the zombies down one by one with your firearm. Nice shooting. So now... yeah, it's in there that I can get the shotgun, I believe. Open manhole. In the middle of the street, up ahead, you spot a manhole traveling through The sewers might be a good way to avoid confrontation. No way are you going in there without a flashlight, though. Unfortunately, there are mobs of zombies lurking nearby. You don't want those things following you down, and too many to take. Okay, sneak in. That's what I did last time. Oh, I failed? You son of a bitch. I keep failing at things that I was successful at before, and I'm not sure why. Well, I know why. I haven't powered myself up to par just yet. Waiting for the right opportunity, you attempted to sneak over to the manhole, but some of the zombies spotted you. You're chased back before you are forced to take them on. Sewer acrobatics. You climb down into the sewer and are greeted by the familiar sewer stench. Your flashlight reveals a walkway up ahead has been washed away, so you're forced to shimmy along rusty piping that lines the walls. You have a few close calls, but eventually make it across. Fight. Okay, so soon enough I'm gonna have to power myself up, but in the sewer I believe is where I found the katana, so I want to check that out. You continue along the sewer, you hear eerie footsteps approaching. Up ahead, a sewage-covered Zed turns the corner and spots you. Ugh. You continue through the sewer. Sensitive information. Ah. While exploring the sewer, you hear voices up ahead. You cautiously sneak towards them. You come to a large open space situated underneath a ventilation grate on the sidewalk above. You look up to see boots of two Slavis officers standing directly over top you. Unfortunately, as you move in to hear them better, you inadvertently make a splash in the sewer water. They notice you. They immediately draw their guns and start firing. You manage to jump out of the way, but one of the bullets grazes your shoulder. You run off into the sewer. Well, shit. That didn't happen before. Bulldozer. You turn down the side street and discover a hulking bulldozer parked in the middle of the road. Search it. Give the bulldozer a quick search, but don't turn up anything particularly useful. Let me try that again. Distraction. This thing might help you distract those horrific clawed zombies stationed in front of the police station. You try to start it up, but the engine is dead crap. You spend a solid hour tinkering with it and eventually get it running. You slowly pilot the dozer out into the street where you use it to push a massive wrecked cars into a power box and start an electrical fire. This ought to get those bastards' attentions. I just lost a bunch of my supplies too, that sucked. Okay, here. I got the hospital now. In the distance you see a large building you recognize as the hospital. Most of the windows have been smashed, and there's an ominous sense that since the incident, it has been a site of more evil than good. Dark figures slowly move through the parking lot. You want to go here? This is one of the first places to be overrun by the infection. Is there a way out of the city here? Okay. I can search 2 more things and then I gotta go back. Metal abominations. The clawed zombies continue to patrol the main entrance of the police station, slicing open cars with their claws and eating the occupants as if they were canned corpses. The undead mill around eating scraps and avoid the larger clawed zombies. Unless you can find another way inside, you're going to have to deal with them You know that it will likely be toughest opponent you face so far. Are you ready for this? Distraction. Your distraction was a success. The fearsome clawed zombies and their entourage are scattered, allowing you to easily bypass the front gates and approach the police station grounds. Good. The law. Finally, you get a look at the police station. You walk up the outer gates. You walk up the outer gates of the police station and see the front entrance has been heavily vandalized. There are corpses, both infected and civilians, scattered everywhere. The walls are riddled with bullets and burnt out. Police cruiser is buried in one of the walls. From the looks of it, the long arm of the law has been cut off at the wrist. Police station, okay. Stay home. I'm going home to rest, because I have to. And I'm gonna train. I still haven't found that damn seat that I want. Rest again, rest again, rest again. Do something else. Train. Let's train it up. Do it. Do it. Okay. The reception is spotty, but you faintly make out a conversation between two gruff-sounding men. What the hell should we do with all these corpses? Burn them. All of them? All of them. Okay. No, I don't want to train again in that. Zombie. Okay, laptop. Weight training. Explosives. I still have 46 things. How strong am I now? I'm getting there. Still not as strong as I want to be. How much time do I have? 2 minutes. Alright. Huh. Well, I only have 2 minutes. I don't really see much of anything else that I can do. A hammer. Flashlight. Snap wires. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna end it. Yeah, I'm gonna end it now, and then I'll just pick it up in the next one. I gotta go back to downtown and continue searching there. And yeah, we'll continue in the next episode. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Peace!